Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome back to the channel, man. I know uh it's been a while. It's a couple of days into 2025, and I haven't even made a video changing up some things. I'm in my living room at the moment, instead of in front of my computer filming. Just decided today has been a day already, starting with the filming. Woke up this morning. I'll give you a quick context about it. Woke up this morning to go to the gym. Got in the shower like normal around 4 o'clock this morning, 4:15, and the power went out. And not really a big deal. The power went out. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's kind of just like whatever. And it usually comes back on within like the hour or two. The power company usually gets it back up and running pretty quickly, but whatever. This morning it was a problem because it was 10 degrees outside this morning, and you can't have that. That's neither here nor there. So I'm changing up some things. Sitting in front of my living room, and so what I want to discuss this morning was in 2025 or 2024. I've started to notice that like when it comes to my work schedule and like my work in general, I needed to be better organized so that I could do my job and just do life more effectively. And so I come to the realization that like I needed to plan my day, and I needed to write a schedule and like have things, because like just using my head just wasn't working for me. uh Maybe it's just it just wasn't for me. I started using my phone calendar, my wife using Google Calendar and things like that. But just for work, like I really don't use my Outlook calendar all that much. And plus, like the Outlook calendar is only as good as what you put on it. Same thing with a planner or like the calendar on your phone or whatnot too. But with that being said, I ended up getting a planner for 2025. I had been looking at a planner for a while, and I have been trying to just figure out what type of planner I wanted to get. I was looking at obviously like the Hobonichi, and a couple other planners from Lectrum, and I ended up settling on the Rhodia planner, which is which is a weekly planner. Is it a weekly planner? Yeah, so it's a weekly planner. From It starts at the end of, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, the planner starts at the end of January, or it starts in December, right? So so when it comes out, I guess it starts in the 16th of December, and it goes all the way until I want to say the same time the following year. And so I just wanted to be better with planning and like getting things organized and just having a better understanding, right? I'm still getting used to how these planners work. I've never been a big planner guy. Um, I've never been like, so I'm just so it's a new skill that I'm learning how to use these things, right? For the most part, like this is what my planner ends up looking like. Uh, it's hard because one of the things I have to do is like you have to sit down and do it, right? You have to think about it and you have to schedule it out, right? And it's not a hard thing for me to do. It's just one of those things where like I have to just get into the habit of doing it. Um, and that's really just it. It's like creating a new habit as well. I know with this Rhodia, like you have the weeks on one side, or like the days on one side, and it starts at like 7 a.m. and it goes to 8 p.m., right? So you got those are the time blocks you have, and then you have like this grid right here, so you can create to-do lists and pretty much anything else, right? And also with this notebook or with this planner, you get it gives you a monthly block calendar, right? So it's just like a basic calendar that you have in here. It's like this right here. So if you can see that, it looks this is exactly what it looks like, and you can block out things for your, whatever it is you want to do, right? And then in the back, I think this is probably the coolest part about it, which I didn't even know. You have maps in here, maps of Europe, which is kind of cool. I don't know why I would need that, but that's pretty dope. Obviously, maps of North America and South America, which is pretty cool still. Again, I don't know why I would need a map, but it's cool to have. have Australia and New Zealand, and then you have Africa. Again, I didn't even know like this was a thing. And then you have Asia, which is pretty cool. And then you have on this other side, you have a this is like an address book. That's cool to have too. Granted, I use my phone for all that type of stuff, and plus, I wouldn't want that type of information to be out just in case like this got lost by chance. I've never lost a notebook or a journal or a planner, but just in case it happens, I don't want that type of information out, so I wouldn't put that information in here. The only information I have is like stuff to find me. If it has other people's stuff in it, that's kind of weird, in my opinion. I want to do more of an in-depth, like how I'm journaling or how I'm planning and, you know, getting my days together. But for right now, I just want to stick with the overview. Also, one of the things that helped me out too with this is because the grid on here is so small. It's literally just like a quick overview, right? One of those things where like, all right, I'm looking at it and it's like, this is what I have to do for like the week, or like a to-do list, or, you know what I'm saying, just a checklist, right? I use this in combination with my Midori notebook, which is my catch-all pretty much. And so any sort of like notes that I have to take for like work or things like extended lists and stuff like that I have to use, I put in here into my Midori notebook just as a catch-all, just to have like more in-depth, just have a more in-depth look into like what's going on, right? And the only thing that kind of bothers me about that, well, not really, because like I've dated, I would say like the pages not being numbered, but because like I put a date on everything, this should be fine, right? So that's pretty much like how I'm going about creating the habit of journaling, or not journaling, but creating the habit of like planning. I'm pretty sure throughout the year I'll refine it, and we'll go through it and make sure, like, you know, do a review sometime later on. But as of right now, that's just where we're at with that. And just a quick video about that. I appreciate everybody watching and sticking around. We're almost at 500 subscribers, which is huge in my opinion, because I never really expected this to be at 500 subscribers. I know that that's a small number of subscribers, but it's pretty cool to me to like reach that milestone, even though no matter how small it is. So stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you like and comment, and, you know, leave a suggestion on what you want to see. I do have some more pen reviews coming too, and I have another cooler video coming up shortly. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.